The United States and Mexico have a long and complex relationship. It's a bond built on cooperation and interdependence. However, recent events have put a strain on this vital partnership. This year, trade tensions have escalated. The catalyst? President Trump's decision to impose tariffs on goods from Mexico. This move has ignited a firestorm of debate about the future of U.S.-Mexico relations. The tariffs, aimed at protecting American jobs and industries, have been met with resistance. Mexico, a key trading partner, has responded with retaliatory tariffs of its own. This tit-for-tat exchange has raised concerns about an all-out trade war. The stakes are high for both nations, with economies deeply intertwined. The current situation underscores the challenges of navigating the complex web of global trade. It also highlights the importance of dialogue and diplomacy in resolving disputes. As the U.S. and Mexico grapple with these challenges, the need for a balanced and mutually beneficial solution has never been more critical. The path forward requires careful consideration of the economic and political realities facing both nations. In early 2025, President Trump announced a new round of tariffs on goods from Mexico. He argued that these tariffs were necessary to protect American jobs and businesses. The president specifically targeted Mexico for its role in facilitating illegal immigration and drug trafficking into the United States. He claimed that these activities were harming American communities and undermining national security.
Mexico quickly condemned the tariffs as unfair and harmful to its economy. President Sheinbaum argued that Mexico was being unfairly blamed for problems that originated in the United States. She pointed out that Mexico was a valuable trading partner and ally to the U.S. She vowed to retaliate with tariffs of its own, targeting key American exports like agricultural products and manufactured goods.
The initial impact of the tariffs was felt immediately. Prices for consumer goods like automobiles and produce began to rise on both sides of the border. Businesses, particularly those in the manufacturing and agricultural sectors, faced uncertainty and disruptions to their supply chains. The tariffs created an atmosphere of unease in the financial markets, with investors worried about the potential for a prolonged trade war.
The current trade tensions between the U.S. and Mexico are just the latest chapter in a long and complicated relationship. The two countries have been bound together by geography, economics, and culture for centuries. However, their relationship has often been marked by periods of both cooperation and conflict. This led to the signing of the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, in 1994. The New Deal, known as the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA, went into effect in 2020. The evolution from NAFTA to USMCA reflects the ongoing complexities and challenges in the U.S.-Mexico relationship.
Section 4. The Ties That Bind: Economic Realities. The U.S. and Mexico share a deeply integrated economic relationship. Mexico is one of the United States' top trading partners. Every day, billions of dollars worth of goods flow across the U.S.-Mexico border. This trade supports millions of jobs in both countries. The U.S. relies heavily on Mexico for manufactured goods. This includes automobiles, electronics, and machinery. Mexico, in turn, depends on the U.S. for agricultural products, energy, and consumer goods. This interdependence is a key feature of the North American economy. Beyond trade, the two nations are linked by complex supply chains. Many American companies have manufacturing facilities in Mexico. This takes advantage of lower labor costs and proximity to the U.S. market. Similarly, Mexican businesses rely on American suppliers for raw materials and components. This integration means that economic shocks in one country can quickly ripple across the border.
Section 5. Navigating the Future: Challenges and Opportunities. The recent trade disputes between the U.S. and Mexico highlight the challenges and opportunities that define their relationship. While the tariffs have undoubtedly created tension, they also present an opportunity for both countries to reevaluate their economic ties.
President Trump's focus on protecting American jobs and industries is understandable. The U.S. must ensure that its workers and businesses can compete in a globalized economy. However, tariffs are a blunt instrument that can have unintended consequences. They can harm consumers and businesses on both sides of the border.
The path forward requires a more nuanced approach, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of the U.S. and Mexican economies. Both countries must work together to address shared challenges like illegal immigration and drug trafficking. They should also explore opportunities to deepen their economic partnership in ways that benefit both nations.
The US and Mexico have a long history of overcoming adversity. By embracing dialogue, cooperation, and a commitment to mutual benefit, they can navigate the current challenges and build a more prosperous future for both their peoples.